Have you spent weeks trying to build your brand, stuck in design meetings, battling endless revisions, and creative blocks while the hours just seem to bleed through? Well, what if I told you that now, with the help of ImagineArt, you can cut down on all of that frustration and create a complete brand kit with a logo, color palette, product mockups, and even social media posts all in one sitting? That's right. In this video, we're going to tell you the exact workflow to create a professional visual identity using nothing but your ideas and a few smart prompts. So, whether you're a marketer, a brand strategist, or a small business owner, this process is going to help you create a professional-grade brand faster than ever. So, let's get cooking. Alright, so for this project, we're building a complete brand kit for a funky little coffee shop. We're gonna call it Voco. So I want the vibe to be super fancy, playful, and vibrant. The logo and visuals need to pop and feel instantly scroll-stopping. Now we're gonna tackle this in 3 parts. First, we'll create the core visual assets, starting with the color palette, and then the logo, and finally, the brand patterns. Next, we'll move on to generating mockups for packaging, merchandise, and advertising. And lastly, we'll pull everything together into a polished and complete brand kit. So let's get started. So what's the first step in any brand journey? You guessed it, the color palette. Now let's head over to ImagineArt's Image Studio and select Text to Image. For this, I'm using the ChatGPT image model powered by GPT-4o. This delivers some of the most stunning visuals, especially for branding work. Now, here's the prompt I used. A vertical stack of 4 color swatches, tone-evoking, vibrant, playful, youth-focused coffee shop aesthetics. I also made sure to mention that I wanted a clean background and the swatches stacked vertically. Now, once that's set, just hit generate, and there we go. We've got 4 beautiful palettes to choose from. I think this one's the winner. It perfectly captures the cozy, playful coffee shop vibe we're going for with Voco. Now, using the colors that we just picked, now we're gonna generate Voco's logo. Now, for the logo, I want something bold, vibrant, and full of personality. I'm imagining something eccentric but clean with modern fonts and bright tones like turquoise, hot pink, and mustard. Now I've added those to the prompt to make sure it reflects the playful vibe we're after. All right, so the prompt is ready. Let's hit generate and see what we get. Whoa, the instant dopamine hit from these logos is real. This one right here, I love it. It feels funky, fresh, and super on brand. Now let's go ahead and download this with a plain background so we can use it across all assets. Alright, now that we have the logo and color palette locked in, it is time to add some brand patterns to bring everything together. So for this, I used a prompt with keywords like hot pink background with playful doodles, sparkles, smiley faces, and colors like turquoise, teal, and plum. I also made sure to mention that the vibe should be bold, cheerful, and perfect for a trendy, youth-focused brand. So now, you know the drill. Let's hit generate and see what we get. Okay, this is adorable. This one really complements the logo and color palette. It ties everything together really nicely. Let's save this one for the brand kit. Okay. Now we've got everything ready for our brand kit. We got the logos, we got the colors, and the patterns. Now it's time for mockups. Now, traditionally, this would mean browsing the internet for hours, hunting for the right mockups, and then paying for the good ones. And honestly, it's a process that eats up both your time and your budget. But with ImagineArt, we're cutting all of that out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna generate all of this using simple prompts. So for Voco, we need mockups for packaging, merch, and advertising. Let's start with packaging, and that means coffee cups. I'm adding details like soft pastel tones, like pink, yellow, and teal, and a modern cup design. Now, I want the mock-up to show a girl holding the cups on a tray, wearing a shirt that reflects our brand colors. So the overall mood over here is clean, vibrant, and cheerful, just like Voco. Now let's hit generate and check it out. Oh wow, that's so cool. And the best part is that I didn't have to spend hours searching for something that matched our brand. ImagineArt nailed this in one go. So to all my visual designers watching, isn't this a lifesaver? Now, using the same flow, I generated mockups for a takeaway bag and a signboard. And the fact that I can visualize my brand exactly how I imagine it, this is exciting. The creative freedom and the time I saved is unreal. All right, now comes the most exciting part, which is putting everything together. Now, I used an editing tool to place the logo and the patterns on my mockups, and you're gonna love the results. So let's take a look at our complete Voco brand kit. Now, I love the vibe. It's cheerful, it's playful, it's super youth-centric, and just look at the vibrancy. Honestly, I feel like grabbing a cup of Voco coffee right now. Big shout out to ImagineArt for making life so easy for visual and brand designers, because with this workflow, you can literally design full brand kits instantly. And that's a wrap on building a complete brand kit from scratch using just ImagineArt and a few good prompts. So, consider this a sign to stop overcomplicating the branding process, because with this workflow, you can create your brand faster, easier, and exactly how you imagined it. So, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because we will be making more videos like this and you do not want to miss them. Until then, keep imagining!